Hi people, welcome back. Hi, this is the thing. This is the thing. Yes, it is. She says reference call. I'm live. Didn't know that. Yeah, I'm alive. I am alive. Oh. देखी चाहता अरे ये क्या है तेरी दो switch level 1 2 3 okay, level 1 return h1, level 2 h3, this like that, throw error unknown, level 6 I mean you know the level. Children section, children Children, these are the children. Okay, section children, go here. We make this, that, this. Children. Okay. Hi. This is what we have, which is fine. Okay. G क्यों अटक जाता है मेरा? Context, an alternative to passing props. Context lets a parent component provide data to the entire tree below it. There are many uses for context. Here is one example. Consider this heading component that accepts a level for its size. Okay. If level 1, then h1, level 2, h3, h2, like that, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's say you want multiple headings within the same section to always have the same size. Okay. Yes, let's say you want multiple headings, like this section and multiple headings, like okay, 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh, sorry. Let's say you want multiple headings within the same section to always have the same size, like that. Okay. Yes. So it's gonna become like that. Okay. Say yes. Sorry. Copy that. We don't write it. Okay. We copy things. Now it becomes like that. Heading. A title, heading, subheading, subheading, like that. Yeah. We don't have the CSS though. Okay, it looks like that. Currently, you pass the level prop to each heading separately. Yeah, we are doing that. Separately, we are passing the level prop. Currently, you pass the level prop to each heading separately. 1, 2, 3. It would be nice if you could pass level prop to the section here component instead and remove it from the headings. Come. Okay. This way you could enforce that all headings in the same section have the same size. So if you could do that, then it becomes very simple. Like that. Okay. But there's a but. But how can the heading component know the level of its closest section? But how can the heading component know the level of its closest section? That would require some way for a child to ask for data from somewhere above in the tree. Okay, you can't do it with props alone. This is where context comes into play. You will do it in 3 steps. Okay, but how can the heading component know? How can the heading component know the level of its closest section? That would be that would require some way for a child to ask for data from somewhere about the tree. Heading component section. You can't do it you can't do it with props alone. This is where context comes into play. You will do it in 3 steps. Create context. You can call it level context. We're gonna create a context. You can call it level context since it is for a heading level. Okay, so for heading level, okay, use the context from the component that needs the data. Use the context from the use the context. First we are creating a context, then we use the context from the component that needs it. So here in this case it is going to be heading component. Heading will use level context. Provide that context from the component that specifies the data. Provide the context from the component that specifies the data. Section will provide level context. Okay, so use the context like this component. Okay, use the context from the component that needs the data and provide that context from the component that specifies the data. Like that. Okay. Context lets a parent, even a distant one. Context lets a parent, even a distant one, provide some data to the entire tree inside it. So using context in close children, 1 2 3 1 2. This is using context in distance children. Here. Step 1, create the context. First you need to create the context. You'll need to export it from a file so that your component can use it. First you create the context. Okay, create context. You'll need to export it from a file so that the component can use it. That's fine. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is this? Alright, that's fine. Let's read it first. Okay, the only argument to the create context is the default value. Create context. Okay. The only argument to the create context is the default value. Only argument to the create context is the default value. Create context. First we import it from React. Create context. Okay, do like that. Okay. Go home. अरे तेरी माँ की let me do that first. Import create context, wrong bracket, I should just stop it. From React. Okay, go home. First we create context and the argument we can give, but we are giving one. The only argument in create context is the default value. Here one refers to the biggest heading, h1. Okay, but you could pass any kind of value even in an object. You will see the significance of the default value in the next step. Okay, use the context. First we're gonna export it, and what do we call it? Level context. Okay. Okay, we do that. Const cobblestone. So stupid. Okay, the only argument the create context is the default value. Here one refers to the biggest heading level, but you could pass any kind of value even in an object. You will see the significance of the default value in the next step. Import the use context hook from the React and import it. Import the use context hook from React and your context. Currently the heading component reads level from prop. That's going with the heading. Okay, that's what I think is. Teri amma, sorry. Mama. Like that, we don't write it. Hot all. Okay, fine. We can import that page too. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. Currently the heading component reads the level from props. Reads the level from props. Instead, remove the level prop. Okay, you go home. No need of yours. Instead, remove the level prop and read the value from the context you just imported. Read the read the value. Okay, we're gonna assign the value to this and use context though, and that's how you use it, the context. First we create a context with this, create context, then do that, and here use the context, then this is the context, which is this, so we put it like, let me copy it, mama. Copy, paste, and then we assign it to a variable. It looks like that. Everything is 1 now. Okay, cause the default value here. You be there. If we change it to 2, it becomes 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay. Hi. Use context is a hook. Use context is a hook. So what was there then? Use context is a hook, just like the use state and use reducer. You can only call a hook immediately inside a React component, not inside loop or conditions. You can only call a hook immediately inside a React component, not inside loops or conditions. Use context tells React that the heading component wants to read the level context. Yeah. Okay, like that. Use context tells React that the heading component wants to read the level context. Now that the heading component doesn't have a level prop, it doesn't have that. You don't need to pass the level prop to the heading in your JSX like this anymore, right? Okay, we don't need to. Okay, you go. No need of yours. And the heading. Oh, yeah. Now the heading component doesn't have a level prop. You don't need to pass the level prop. Okay, what's this? What did I do? Oh. Okay. Like that. Let's give it a space. And now that the heading component doesn't have the level prop, you don't need to pass the level prop to heading. What's happening here then? Yeah, no effect. You don't need to pass the level prop to the heading in your JSX like this anymore. Use the JSX so that it's the section that receives it instead. Now update the JSX so that it's the section that receives it. So for example, let's do this. Level proper level use context like that, like that, like that. Okay, sorry. 12, not 12. 2. Okay. Data wrong. Now it's right? Create, use. What was the third step? Provide. Didn't we do that? Okay, let me just read it. Instead, remove the level prop and read the value from the context you just imported. Use context as a hook. Okay. I was not here. What am I doing? Update the JSX so that it's a section that receives it. Section is receiving it. Oh, where was it? Like that. What about 5? Nothing yet. As a reminder, this is the markup that you were trying to get working. Is it working? No. Notice that this example doesn't quite work yet. All the headings have the same size because even though you're using context, you have not provided it yet. React doesn't know where to get it. If you don't provide the context, let me update it first. Do this first. It looks ugly though. A little ugly. Does it have the yeah, can it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So that okay. Notice this example doesn't quite work yet, and all the headings have the same size because even though you're using the context, you are using the context, okay, even though you're using it, you have not provided it yet. React doesn't know where to get it from, If you don't provide the context, React will use the default value you have specified in the previous step, which was here, like this value, okay, 5 1 1. I should stop that. If you don't provide the context, React will use the default value you have specified in the previous step. In this example, you specified 1 as the argument to create context, so use context level context returns 1, setting all those headings at 1. Let's fix this problem by having section provide its own. Step 3, provide the context. Section component currently renders its children. Okay, yeah, it does that. Minutes, yeah, okay, all these children. Like, the section component currently renders its children. Wrap them with a context provider to provide level context to wrap them with wrap them with the context providers to provide the level context to them. Okay, wrap them with the level context provider, service provider actually. Level, first I need to import it. Level context, and we'll delete that because we don't need it. Supported context though. I do then it go all. Okay, कर दिया मैंने. Okay. No. Here you go then like that. Okay. No. It's not working. Wrap them in the context. We have to provide the value thing too. Value thing is the context. That's the context. Hi. Hello. Wrap them with a context provided to provide the level context to them. Value. Okay, that's level. This tells React if a component inside the tells React if any component inside this section asks for level context. I'm 18, a BCA student, and a beginner developer. and prepping for the 5/2026. Good luck. This tells React if any component inside this section asks for level context, give them this level. This tells React if any component inside this section, mama, asks for a level yeah. Any tips? What tips you want? Keep doing what you are doing. If you are following Mina no Nihongo, keep doing that. Don't quit. And N5 is very easy. You'll pass it. If you'll finish the book, you'll pass it. If you'll stop, then I can't say anything. Consistency is the key. Okay, I'm gonna have to read it again. This section component currently renders this section component currently renders its children. Wrap them with a context provider. With that context is it like context provider? To provide the level context to them. Are you a student or are you learning React right now? I'm learning React. My learning makes me a student. Wrap them with a context provider to provide the level context to them. Yeah, we did that. This tells React if any component inside this section asks for level component. Oh mama. This tells React if any component inside this section asks for level context, give them this level. This tells if any component inside this section. Which section? This section? Like are you beginner in React? Yeah, I am. I'm learning stuff. Yeah, I'm learning the context thing. Keep moving forward. Yeah, thanks, Rudra. Oh, cool. I thought you are working on a project. Can I show you some of my work in React? But I'm still learning, so you can send me your things. I'll check them out. Yeah, leader, but I've been trying to learn this thing. If any component inside this section asks for level context, give them this level. The component will use the value of the nearest. The component will use the value of the nearest level context in the UI tree above. I made this for my own N5 prep. What is it? Okay, so we'll do that first. Value and level. Which is this? Okay. Nothing. It's the same result as original code, but you did not need to pass the level prop to each heading component. Instead, it figures out its heading level by asking the closest section above. It was just a project. Deployed project link. If you're sending a link in the description, I mean in the chat, then I cannot see it because YouTube doesn't allow the links. Just remove the, you know, HTTP and all that, and then paste the link. I'll add the HTTP www that thing myself because YouTube doesn't allow links in the comment section. It's the same result as original code, but you did not need to pass the level prop to each heading component. Instead, it figures out. But mine doesn't work. What the heck? What's wrong with my thing? Did that? Still cannot see. Remove the www also, I guess. Still cannot see the link. Context 1. Directly here. What now? Yeah, it works now. 1, 2, 3 like that. But changes to like 5. 5 is. Let's go with 3, 5, and 6. Okay. No. Let's give it 4. Yeah, we did something. Okay. You pass a level prop to the section. You pass a level prop to the section. Okay. I didn't read that, but I did it. Okay. Section wraps its children into. Section wraps its children into this. Okay. Heading asks the closest value of a level context. The closest value of level context above the use context level context. You pass a level prop to the section. Level prop to the section. Section wraps its children into level. This. Okay. Heading asks the closest value of level context. Okay, above the closest value of it. Yes, for this. Okay, for this, it's this. For these headings, the context value, level context is this. For them, it's this. But if you are still pasting the link, I cannot see it. Using and providing context for the same component. Currently, you still have to specify each section's level manually. Yeah. Using and providing context for the same component. Okay. But since context lets you read information from a component above, each section could read the level from the section above. and pass level +1 down automatically. Here is how you could do it. Okay, so level +1. With this change, you don't need to pass the level prop either to the section or to the heading. So that, like, if we do that, then we don't have to. Okay, what it's gonna do is let's see. Okay, I'll let you go there first. Mama. Okay. Where was it? Where do I need to pass that? Level, section, level +1. Anything? Nothing. With this change, you don't need to pass the level prompt to either section or the heading. Okay, I need to remove that as well. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Did I do it right? Level context. Okay, I guess. So is context, level context also. So okay, guess. Yeah, I forgot the shortcuts. I could just leave it, man. Create context. We're gonna create context for the condone that there. I don't have that. No, not create context, use context. We're using it. Here or there. We need to. We have that over here. Use context, level children. I hate it. Where's the section? What was I doing before then? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. God dang it. You are reading whole document? Not actually. I'm learning the concepts. I'm following this tutorial. You can say course, tutorial, whatever. And I was building something, and that I needed to know about context. So I'm learning about them right now. How you could do it. section. With this change, you don't need to pass the level prop either to section or to heading. Okay, go. No. Level. Created that. Like, what this also we need. Oh, what did I do? I'm dying. Okay, now it should work. Okay. With this change, you don't need to pass the level prop. Okay. Stream is buffering. Like, it should be okay now. Sometimes it happens. It buffers for a while. Sometimes like it it dies too, but this time I was lucky one. Yeah. Hi. Okay. So that's 1. It should be 2. That's 3. Yeah? Okay. Now both heading and section read the level context to figure out how deep they are. Now the both heading and section component heading read the level context to figure out how deep they are, and the section wraps its children into the level context to specify that anything inside of it is at a deeper level. Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah, bruh, don't know why I can't send you a link of my GitHub. Send your username directly. Again, send the username. Okay. Note, this example uses heading levels because they show usually how nested components are nested components can override context. This example uses heading levels because they show visually how nested components can override context. But context is useful for many other use cases too. You can pass down any information needed by the entire subtree, the current color theme, the currently logged in user, and so on. Context passes through intermediate components. Okay, you can insert as many components as you like between the components that provide context and the ones that use it. Okay, you can insert as many as components as you like between the component that provide context and the ones that use it. This includes both built-in components like div and components you might build yourself. Okay, in this example, the React post component post component with a dashed border is rendered at 2 different nesting levels. Notice is rendered at 2 different nesting levels. Notice that the heading inside of it gets its level automatically from the closest section. Dotted this, the dashed border. Notice how that the heading inside of it gets its level automatically. Hello traveler. Title body. Okay. Railway. What's that? Ah, the background noise. Really. How was I? Let's do color context, you know. Mama. Jatin Chopra. Everybody. Actually, I'm gonna create a new one. Can I create it here? I guess so. I forgot the command. npm create read latest. I'm gonna write it. Type it myself. npm create read latest. Didn't have to actually. It's gonna create a new one though. Color. भाई ये क्वेश्चन था पूछ ले भाई. मैंने परमिशन नहीं दी. I didn't give you permission to ask the question, but you did. Fine. Okay, it's fine. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Why am I doing that? Yoksh, why are you targeting Japan for jobs? Yeah. Yes. अगर मैं रशिया के प्रेसिडेंट व्लादिमीर पुतिन की बेटी शादी कर लूँ तो क्या मैं दुनिया के सबसे पावरफुल इंसान प्रेसिडेंट मुझे अपने बाद प्रेसिडेंट बनाएंगे क्या लगता है? बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है मरने का. गुड. What the hell? Like, come here, bitch. Aren't you gonna do that? On the same boat, bro. Any recommendations for people with same dreams? I don't know. I'm also learning stuff, so don't really have any. No, just like, keep doing your stuff. Yeah, one day you'll, like, your dreams will come true. I'm on the same boat too. Yeah, cool. Unable to. Mama. Go here. Okay. Yeah, now it's fine. God dang it, update imports for color content. Color context? Yes, okay. Too many passengers now. What is your current language proficiency? M3? I gave N2 in like, yeah, last year's December. It's already 2025, already became last year. Oh my god. That's my comprehensive proficiency, I guess. Yeah. Oh, no. Where am I? Node modules. Oh, learned. No. See that. Color context. Again, ls. Okay. Okay. npm run dev. That's fine now, huh? Okay. मेरी चैट इग्नोर मत करो. I'm not. जापान एंड चाइना अटैक करने वाले हैं और ताइवान देखा. जापान पर चाइना अटैक करने वाला है फॉर ताइवान देखा. जापान के प्रेसिडेंट ने अपलोड करी वीडियो. इफ दे अटैक जापान इज रेडी टू प्रोटेक्ट ताइवान. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, where did you learn Japanese from? I'm currently on 4 level. I learned it. You can see my streams. I learned it on my own. Yeah, every day I just learned a lot of words and consumed a lot of Japanese content. Yeah, that's it. I think learning a language is much easier than this thing. Very easy. All you have to do is just learn words every day and repeat the words that you have learned yesterday, or and that's it. And keep consuming content. Okay, the new one. You can insert as many components as you like between the components that provide context. You can insert as many components as you like between the components that provide context and the ones uses it. This includes both built-in components like dev and components you might build yourself. In this example, the same post component, which is this. Okay, post component with a dashed border is rendered at 2 different nesting levels. Notice that the heading component inside of it gets its level automatically from the closest section. Heading my profile post that. Okay, let's copy it, man. I'm gonna write it. I ain't writing it. Oh. What the hell is this? Ma. Iski ma ki. What's this? योश भाई आप जापान का मूव कर रहे हो, पता नहीं भाई, जॉब तो लग जाऊँ पहले. What's this? Goswami 17. Oh my god. Profile page. All posts. Okay, I can use that here. So come on, everybody, Micah. You can do that because I'm only using that here. So advice from my site, LinkedIn Productive Row. Okay, ये तो कर लो पहले. और I'm still distracted right now. I'm not copy pasting it. Fuck you. Okay. भाई तू पढ़ रहा क्यों नहीं है, मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा. कर क्या रहा है भाई तू? Okay.